of the gumbo, but I'll eat it. But it's really for the taste. The shrimp and the crab legs is for the seasoning, right? That's what it's for, right?
Yeah,
The seasoning.
for me, because I don't eat. I still don't eat shellfish. Period. Okay.
Oh no.
One of the girls I watch on YouTube recently talked about that block cheese back from the 80s in my experience. Anyway, my grandmother used to volunteer and give that cheese and butter and stuff away. And after no one else was coming in, the ladies who were volunteering would split what was left amongst themselves. And one of the things my grandmother would use that block cheese for were the store-bought Krispy Kreme donuts. She would cut a thick slice of that block cheddar cheese and melt it on top of the Krispy Kreme donuts, and it was one of the best things ever from my childhood. That was my grandmother in Alabama, and yes, that government cheese was good.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we left y'all, right? And we was just tapping in. Did we tap in for the new year? Yeah, we tapped in for the new year. I think that was the new year.
Yeah. How are we looking?
We
Because I can't see.
We look okay.
We look normal.
We look normal, right? We look normal, right, y'all? Anything look different? You know, besides the afro.
And
you know
hopefully
what
the
I'm
lighting's better than last time. Yeah, so we checked in last time on New Year's Eve. What is it? The 27th
Oh yeah.
day?
And we got new. Y'all picture this? This wasn't like this on the last video. She switched it up.
Is it the 27th day of January?
Today is the 27th.
So it's been a long time.
27 days into 2024. What is it looking like for you? You know what I'm talking about? We just wanted to do a little table talk. So are you ready to start it?
Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody. No, I'm just clowning. That's what's up. Table talk, table talk, table talk.
Table talk, and today, you guys, we have our nachos, but with homemade chips tonight.
Yeah, and we didn't want to show y'all because there's a video and we gonna eat already, right? Of us making some bomb nachos.
And pretty much the only difference is we made the homemade chips this time, and it wasn't even as hard as I thought. I've made chips before.
I don't know why you thought it was hard.
I've made them when I was young. I don't know. It just seemed like a lot of work. But in the future, when I make nachos, I'll definitely make homemade chips.
So, missing lowride for 2024.
Let's say grace. I'm surprised they didn't.
I didn't even say grace. I'm hungry. You know what I'm talking about? And I shouldn't even be hungry. Let me stop. All right. Jesus, thank you for this food we're about to receive to nourish and strengthen our bodies. These are all things we pray in Jesus' name for our sake.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
So anyway, back to it. Missing low riding on 2024, the new year.
How did it feel to you for the first time in?
I was kind of messed up a little bit. Well, I was cool because it was a rest well needed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm talking about? But I hate that I missed it, right? But then again I don't, because what I seen, cars was out there looking real good. You know what I'm talking about? And Becky been out there smashing since I got her, and she's a project. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I missed. But still, I still would have been at the car wash, making my white, turning that dingy white into, you know, trying to make it clean, you know what I'm talking about? But I missed it. I ain't gonna lie, I missed the low ride. I ain't gonna lie to you. How'd you feel?
How did I feel?
How did you feel missing it?
I felt kind of funny at first. We were thinking about going to Crenshaw at least, but I wasn't feeling well on New Year's Day, so I wouldn't have been able to be out there anyway, regardless. But it felt like something was missing. It felt different, but at the same time, it felt good to finally relax on a day off rather than working that full day. So much work when we go out there on New Year's Day goes into doing that video. We low ride all day. We drive back here, an hour drive.
Tipping.
Yeah.
On 13s. In and out of lanes.
Yeah, and then it's on to uploading the footage from multiple cameras, like 4 cameras most likely, phones, and then editing. It's like a full day, and it goes into the night. Seemed like a lot of people missed our video, huh?
Yeah, we got a lot of comments, a lot of people wondering on
What happened?
on our little 2024 update. Happy New Year's to everybody. Yeah, what happened to us and everything. I'm kind of upset because I didn't hear from my club at all. I think I said this on the last video.
You still haven't heard from your club?
No. And then but nobody communicated. I guess that's what it is. That's how it's going down now. So a lot of regrouping on my end is going on. Because if you don't low ride with your club throughout the year, right? You might get together a couple times out of 12 months. You would think that the beginning of the year, everybody knows it's the biggest day in LA for lowriders. You would think you would get out there, but not to hear from my club at all, not one member, speaks volumes. You know what I'm talking about? Made me feel some kind of way. You know what I'm talking about? Like I say, it just made me think about some shit because, like I say, 2024, the new year, it looked like it was popping, especially on Crenshaw. So,
What else has been going on with us? I know a few people have been asking where we're at. Not much has been going on with us.
social media, trying to figure this social media out, along with regular life. You know what I'm talking about? Really. Trying to figure this social media out. You know what I'm talking about? Like I say, I'm going back into what I was just talking about. It really made us wake up, look at time, because time is passing. What we was trying to do with this whole little thing, you know what I'm saying? It was done for a reason. I don't know why everybody else do what they do.
We gained a lot of new subscribers around New Year's Day. So welcome to the new subscribers.
Shout out to the new subscribers, no doubt.
And I'm thinking a lot of you guys are probably here because you were looking for a New Year's video for on We Gon Ride TV, and YouTube might have showed our look back video of 2013 that's on this channel. This is We Gon Eat. Tell them a little bit about We Gon Eat. It's not really We Gon Ride. It's not like We Gon Ride. This is more
Yeah, we gonna
of
eat.
us.
Yeah, we gonna eat. That's really We Gonna Ride TV Raw, right?
Was.
But things start changing, right? So we was like, man, we gonna come up with something else.
Right.
And that's what we did. You know, I figured I was gonna low ride and eat, you know, because things was changing. You know what I'm saying? You hear me talk about my club, right? So I was seeing things, you know, I wasn't saying too much, but I was watching, paying attention, because that's what we do, you know what I'm talking about? Be paying attention. So I wanted to start something else. Plus, in figuring out, when we started We Gon Ride TV, I don't know how many times we told the story, but we didn't monetize. It wasn't about money, you know what I'm talking about? It wasn't nothing like that. We was doing something for the lowrider community, and I was trying to
Promote
get people,
your music.
yeah, get people to listen to my
Through
music,
the videos.
man, through
But
my
yeah,
videos.
it was for, dang, I don't even like to say this, it was for the love. But it was, we were documenting our lowriding and promoting his music. And then it turned into something more.
Kill it.
People loved it. We loved it. So we were like, why not, you know, keep this thing going? Then it became what it became.
Babe, did you take my napkin? I was right here.
No.
What happened to my napkin?
You guys, do you see what happened to his napkin? Because
had
mine
a
was on
napkin
top
right
of
here.
mine was on top of my food.
All right.
It's not on the floor because we could pause it and I could get you another one.
No, it's all right. Let's keep going with the combo. But man, I love
So
this
anyway, Why are we even getting back into that? Maybe why we're doing We Gon' Eat. Well, We Gon' Ride TV has slowed down a lot. And me, myself, I was so used to doing We Gon' Ride TV that when the We Gon' Ride TV slows down, I feel like we still need to be recording. We still need to be editing.
And
we still need to have something going on.
Then we had an idea. Low riding and food. We started that. You know what I'm talking about? And
Yeah.
because I was just keeping the low riding going, and you know the way our minds be thinking, we be trying to create new shit.
Yeah.
So while the low rider game had got really saturated,
Yeah.
the people that was low riding started making videos. So there's really no need for us to make videos on low riding unless. And that's when I say, I don't know if you guys paid attention, I said we started vlogging. We wasn't going to do what we used to because there was so many people doing it.
Look, you just reminded me of a time we were somewhere when he said saturated. Some people had called us out to document their cruise. And we had gone out and you were in the middle of the street. Next thing you knew, how many people were right next to you, around you, getting the same footage as you.
The exact same shot, yeah.
That was the first time I realized how saturated.
Yeah, the game is changing. You know what I'm saying? From people watching you do your thing, they said, fuck it, I'm gonna do
it too.
I'm gonna do it too. So that was always on our mind. I don't want to mess up my shirt.
Yeah, and that was years ago. So
yeah,
imagine how it is now, because everybody
is outside
in media.
So we wanted to try something new.
Right.
So the Raw
something
channel,
new, something different.
Yeah, so the Raw channel became the We Gon' Eat channel, and figured we'd go out here and try some food, Low Ride and Becky,
and cater toward families more. You know, lowriders who are family oriented. We know a lot of you guys tell us how much you like We Gon' Eat. Some have told us they're not here for food, they're here for low riding. And what did you tell them?
Stay on We Gon' Ride.
Kick rocks.
Yeah.
And don't tell us.
Yeah, stay on We Gon' Ride, because that's low riding. Over here, this shit's called We Gon' Eat.
So if you're new here, it's not a twin of We Gon' Ride TV. So just to let you know up front, so you don't click on a video and be like, what is this I'm looking at? This is different than We Gon' Ride TV. This is We Gon' Eat TV. You might see some low riding over here. You probably will, most likely.
You will.
But you'll see less than you would on We Gon' Ride TV.
Yeah.
And We Gon' Ride TV is still alive, you guys. We're just figuring things out at this point.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, social media content, right? Ooh, the jalapeno was hot.
Yeah. They are really hot this time around, huh? Because last time they weren't that hot. But these are pretty hot.
Yeah, social media has changed people's lives, right? And when we seen that, we was like, and all the time that we put into it, and how we were looking at, you know, people that might have started after we did, and seemed like YouTube capped us. Instagram capped us, right? They stopped our growth, right? Subscribers and all that, right? And then other people, their shit is, I'm nosy, fuck it. Excuse me. I'm nosy. I go look and it seems like everybody else shit, subscribers and everything went up. Past me, way past me, and I'm starting to think, and I'm looking at this, and I'm saying,
I have an idea as to why. I think they have put a cap on our growth. They don't allow us to grow anymore. I know what it is. It's the music, you guys. It's the music from all the videos over the years when we were trying to give you guys an experience. And then later, they start allowing people to use music if you split the monetization with the artist.
and the cool thing about it was, we wasn't even monetized when we was giving that music. So,
so they were still making money. They were making the full money, but obviously YouTube used to always tell us, don't worry, you're not in trouble. You just can't monetize.
Right.
We're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, we wasn't tripping because the whole thing was a lowride experience and how we lowride inside our car. The music that we listened to, and then we were showing beautiful cars
it was about
inside
good
and out.
content. That's all
And it was
about.
it was making you feel good, something you can look at. And some people have been expired. I can show you on my phone how many inspired. I don't know what I say.
Expired.
Oh damn, I'm tripping. Inspired. I got so many messages from people telling me that they bringing their cars back out, or they building something new, or you know what I'm talking about. So that's what it was all about, basically, right? But then when the money started getting into it, it's like we had to start looking at things, and you know, because time is
Money.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You don't get that time back. We sacrificed a lot for that channel. We gonna ride
And
TV.
we moved way out here, so not only is time money, travel expenses. So we have to also look at that as well.
Yeah, traveling, and then we already got to travel back to the city
Well,
during the week. So it was a lot of traveling. You had to make it make sense. It started not to make sense anymore. You know what I'm talking about? So I think 2023. How many times did we go out? About 4 or 5. How many times did we go out? 6 times. Wow.
about 6.
So
Probably about 6 videos. That's what we mean.
right. So, you know, just look at it. We used to throw a video when we stayed in LA. We used to throw a video out every
Most
weekend.
Sundays. Yeah, most Sundays.
So it changed because of travel. Then we was going through this gas situation. It was a lot of things, right, that was slowing the whole game down. And then my club wasn't participating. It just I don't know. It just went for
Yeah, it just totally changed.
yeah, it
for
died.
the worse. Not for the better, for the worse.
So to everybody that's rocking with us, right? Hey man, it wasn't our fault, you know, because we really like this low ride, though. So now, since the game has changed, you know, we trying to figure it out. That's where We Gonna Eat comes in.
So this is for those of you who, because we have some viewers and we have some real supporters. This is for the real supporters. I mean, you could be a real supporter of We Gonna Ride TV and still not want to see us eat food. We understand that. But this is a whole different deal here.
Yeah, and eating the food is just to have conversation with you. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Keep y'all up on track of what's going on with us. And, you know, seeing us outside the low ride. You know what I'm talking about? Even though Becky is supposed to be a big part of We Gonna Eat TV. Just haven't got it all the way right. And and we ain't gonna lie to you, things ain't peaches and creams for us. I'm gonna let you know that right now. That's what it's been, and this is what we've been trying to figure out. You know, because like I say, you was telling me you kind of miss your editing, right?
Oh yeah, I miss it.
Yeah.
Even though I used to struggle early on, I got so used to it. It became a part of my life.
Yeah, we got accustomed to it. And we put 14 years in We Gonna Ride TV.
And when you said in this video, I think we were at Supernatural's event, function, whatever, you had told somebody you were retiring. Woo, that hurt my heart. I'm just so used to it. It's just a part of our lives. We Gonna Ride TV is a part of our lives. So it's hard. The change is hard. The change has been hard. I mean, how many years has it been now? It's been a long time, but it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But I'm sure you guys notice. Yeah, but anyway.
So that's what it is, y'all.
So we were going to talk about the pros and cons of this social media deal. The pros, you met a lot of people. You gained, did you gain any new friends? We don't know. You gained a few new associates.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with the word friend.
Right.
People have noticed my music, and that's what I was doing. If you go back to them old videos when we was at Santa Fe Dams, I think the first song that I put out was On My Own, right? Because I come from a group, right? Was Do It Fluid. I figured I'd jump back into the game. So from then Santa Fe Dance to now, you know, I guess people know I can get on this microphone or I can make a song. You know what I'm talking about? And there's a story behind that. So sometimes I'll be thinking if I didn't do nothing major, I wouldn't be upset, right? Because there's a reason for why I do what I do. You know what I'm talking about? And then starting my show, We Gonna Ride TV, I can put my music on. It was just an experience for us. So.
And you didn't start music and say, oh, I'm gonna use my camera to get people to notice me and my music. He was an artist long before you even picked up the camera. You were an artist. But he was trying to bring more awareness to himself of local people, because seems like most of your fans were
outside of California. You know what I'm saying?
Outside the U.S.
And I'm West Coast with it. You know what I'm talking about? But my rap might be a little different from your normal rap. You know, this LA is a gang city. You know what I'm talking about? Gang culture. And I just wasn't pushing that line. Even though I know gangbangers and gangsters and all that old type of shit, whatever people want to call themselves, I don't push that. You know, even though I got some homies. Everybody got homies. This shit is what it is. That make my shit a little different. Damn.
Yeah, so anyway, pros and cons. Cons.
Maybe I should start caring.
Cons, you know, you could start off with a group of people and they start falling off and falling off and falling off and feeling funny and looking at you funny because you got a camera in your hand.
Yeah.
Making little jokes and stuff.
Little comments. Even your people, your partners. You know what I'm talking about? I had to cover. I ain't gonna say no names, but they knew who they are, who said, what does he say? If that's what you want to do, you know, not thinking, yeah, this is what I want to do, and we low ride, so what's wrong with me doing what I'm doing? I'm promoting my music, but, you know, it started getting weird, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Some people aren't comfortable with the camera, I guess.
And that's understandable, that's cool.
That's one of the cons, you know, people starting to, I don't know what it is. What do you think it is? People just starting to look at you differently because of what you're doing, and all you're doing is creating content that people are watching. It's like, how is that affecting you as my friend or as my family? I mean, it's weird. I can't explain it, but that's one of the cons that I've seen.
I got baited in a couple of situations, but for me, I feel like I don't be caring because it's not that serious. You think males grew up building go-karts, big wheels, dirt bikes, skateboarding. I recall a situation I got into with a couple cats that I know, you know, but I don't know them, but I know them out there for being out there and doing this shit. Mm-hmm. And it was a car situation. I think it was about racing. And I showed somebody and people just took that shit and went crazy with that shit. You know, I had a time where a club thought I said fuck them and all this old shit. It's just a lot of shit that a
lot of drama
that you gotta deal with.
You're out here trying to create content, trying to create
do some cool
entertainment
shit.
for our channel.
Will try to reel you into some bullshit, right?
Yes, it's happened too many times, and that is, oh my God, that's the biggest con ever.
On some real conversation, I don't play them games, right? Because, you know, shit can escalate and can go bad real quick, right? I know about that, right? I've experienced this shit in my life, so I don't play with people. I ain't gonna do nothing I ain't gonna compromise my life. I ain't gonna put myself in a situation. Yeah. So now I know how to treat people when I'm out there. So it's just a lot of drama that you don't have to have in your spirit, right? Peace of mind is everything.
Right.
Motherfuckers trying to interrupt your shit, flag your shit all fucked up.
And we're not on anyone's payroll.
Right.
We're doing this
because we want to do it.
Yeah, we're not getting
nothing,
paid
nigga.
like that to spend all these hours collecting this content and editing this content then you got to go through
all the
this
drama.
stuff.
Right.
It's just crazy. It's too much. You guys,
So
it's
look.
not even worth it. To be honest with you, it's not worth it.
So in 2024 is trying to understand what the universe is telling me, telling us. You know what I'm saying? And then trying to be better people while we go through the experiences that we going through. You know what I'm talking about? Keeping God first in the whole journey. You know what I'm talking about? But trying to stay true to ourselves, right? And not harp on the negativity, not try to grab it, because it's coming at us. Believe that. I can tell you. We be on the freeways driving and it just pop out of nowhere. And you'd be like, damn, what's wrong with that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? But, so it's all kind of stuff going on, and that's what it is. You know, Cooper Black Girl, we still here. We gonna eat, we gonna conversate with y'all, we gonna have the table talk. That's why we started the table talk. You know what I'm talking about? Don't count us out. Becky still where she at, laying down. You know what I'm talking about? It's still a thing. We ain't gonna stop and quit, right?
Yeah, we're not quitting. We're not quitters.
Not at all.
Not even we gonna ride TV with as much BS as we go through. We gonna ride. We're not stopping. We gonna ride.
No.
We gonna ride. It's just on pause.
Y'all have fun out there though. You know what I'm talking about? I'll be back. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully I can be back with a paint, interior. You know what I'm talking about? Get my muffler fixed, get my whole new muffler. I got some things I gotta do. So in doing what trying to add more so I can splurge more on my stuff, because, you know, my wife, my house, the household comes first. Becky Becky is, you know, y'all know a Becky. I know a few of y'all probably got some Beckys, Bernadette, some whoever the fuck whatever you named your car, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the house comes first.
Yeah, you guys understand. We know you understand, because so many people have said that to you before. The house come first. The house come first. The house come first.
Oh yeah, and that's just coming outside to have some fun and drive your car.
Yeah,
they was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like the house come first.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Now you could sing, you could join in on the chorus of that now.
So I guess if I'm not out there, hopefully y'all see worldwide out there. You know what I'm talking about? Because, you know, the house come first, and right now I can't be out there. So anyway, but I'm gonna eat. We gonna eat. So, you know.
Yeah, and we're still cooking. You haven't seen me cook in a while. I guess the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts are out selling their cookies. I guess they start selling Girl Scout cookies around January. But today we were on our way to the store and we saw something that was just hilarious.
We saw they were selling their Girl Scout cookies.
We saw this boy and his father
right next to the Versatile machine
at Wells Fargo Bank with their little TV tray table set up less than 3 feet away from the ATM. I said, oh no, that father did not allow his son to set up shop that close to the ATM machine. I said, I guess nobody could tell them they don't have no money.
That's what they can't tell them.
That was so funny to me today.
That's what they can't tell them.
Every time I think about that, I start laughing. Where did they come from? They don't know no better than me.
She crazy for that. I ain't gonna she crazy for that.
Because that's like a invasion of privacy. People like their privacy when it comes to the ATM machine. They're all up on you. All up next to you on your back, looking at you, punching your numbers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just that close. But yeah, that was crazy.
Okay,
yeah, so now they got cameras and they say they're gonna start giving people tickets, right?
Speeding tickets.
And
that's on regular streets in LA?
That's regular streets in
California,
LA.
Period, huh? Did they say Newsom approved it?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they said Newsom approved that.
So that's crazy, right? And we used to see stuff in movies of, I guess like CSI type of shit.
Yeah.
And looking how they was looking at the outside world. But we just seen something recently.
We just saw something recently, and I think that had to
It was
do...
a show, wasn't it?
Well, we just saw one
it was a
on
crime show,
a
right?
crime show. But you guys remember what just happened with the 10 freeway with that fire during a news conference or something, a news report. I saw a reporter walk up into, I guess it had to be the police station. I don't know what it was, but anyway, she walked up into some room. The room was pretty big. The walls of the room were screens, TV screens, showing camera footage from the streets of LA.
Yeah, they was tracking
I
a car.
was amazed.
Yeah, they was tracking a car, and they seen that
are
car
really
in
watching.
different areas, and then they were saying that they couldn't get the license plate because it was too blurry until the car goes past one of those them license cameras.
So that was on one of these true crime shows. that we
And
were
when it
watching.
caught, it just so happened the car ended up driving past one of them cameras,
And they were
from
finally
behind,
able to focus in.
and it was able to
On
get
the
a
license
clear,
plate.
clear
So,
visual of the
yeah,
license plate.
So nowadays, they are solving crimes based solely on camera footage from around the city. That is crazy.
Right. So, I mean, I guess there was a time when we first started, I used to try to talk to people and that had lowriders, and they would just shine me off like, you know, it didn't matter that we was both black men and all. And like I say, this is something that I'm new to, because little do y'all know, I used to work all the time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the streets like that. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm out here low ride. Somebody said I was going through a midlife crisis and shit. I probably was, because I remember I started riding mini bikes and all kinds. I was doing stuff that I missed out on, or at least I thought I missed out on. You know what I'm talking about?
You were having fun as an adult.
I was.
Ain't nothing is wrong with that.
I waited too late. You know what I'm saying?
Because so was all your friends. I think it was about 20 of you guys on those mini bikes riding around LA. So you and all the rest of them.
Yeah,
midlife crisis.
Going all the way from King and Crenshaw all the way down Florence and going through Inglewood and all kinds of, just doing all kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah, those were the good old
have
days.
things changed.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't never lying. But
This was on social media. I saw a lady at a bus stop who had a purse around her neck. And this car pulled over to the bus stop, pulled a gun out on her, and took her purse, got in the car, and took off.
that touched you some kind of way?
I'm just thinking of how these people are acting so desperate. It's like, what is wrong with people?
No, I think certain people that have control of the bigger picture of the world to keep certain things going, I think they outside. You know
And
what I'm
in
talking about?
certain cities.
Yeah,
In
that like
one
they say,
particular city.
like I guess when that Black Lives Matter stuff was going on, this is a good example. When that Black Lives
Perfect
Matter stuff was
example.
going on, and you had some people
that didn't
sitting
even
bricks out there for people.
Oh my goodness, you guys in LA. We'll tell you this, we saw it with our own eyes.
Yeah, we seen that with our
On
own
La
eyes.
Brea, during Black Lives Matter, when they were having the protests,
They
and
were
they were
setting this
doing
shit
their
up.
thing,
Yeah.
we saw a stack of bricks on the corner of La Brea and Rodeo.
Yeah,
And we
somebody
said,
put that shit there, like they
What are those
like they
doing?
was just stacked.
Right,
Yeah,
just ready for somebody to come pick up and do some damage.
it was at one point in time somebody had drew swastikas over the murals on Crenshaw and what is that? Crenshaw and what is that? Right before Slauson. You know what I'm talking about?
Of
Right.
the Black Panther women.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
afros. You know where what's when dude drove by in his bug? What is that? What is
Boys
that?
in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood can I drive your stick? He was talking to the girl and all that type right there in that area. Somebody had and this was during the COVID shit. You know what I'm talking about?
And it was during the major construction of that rail.
That railing, huh?
That metro rail,
right.
And a lot of contractors. We could tell you guys, this is going to be TMI, so I'm not even going to say it. But a lot of outside contractors were going into the black neighborhoods and doing work on that metro. And a lot of crazy racist stuff was happening in the black neighborhoods, and it made you wonder who is really doing this stuff.
Yeah, right. So, you know, shit is crazy, man. And man, it's crazy. A lot of stuff going on, and I don't know how everybody else sees it. I'm just saying how we see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people might not see it because a lot of people are focused on other stuff. I think me and you be focused on a lot of things that your average person is not focused on.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And we have to, because we're on the move.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, things are just different. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We got into this social media thing, right? And when you get into the social media, sometimes it kind of takes you away from reality.
When you're really busy with it, yes.
Yeah, right.
See, because what we were doing was on the outside. See, it's different when you're doing this type of content. You know, you're in the house, right. You go out to the stores, whatever. You don't necessarily lose yourself as much. I kind of felt like I was losing, not necessarily losing myself. Our battery is about to die, but I could tell you a lot of time was lost during We Gon' Ride TV.
We're going to thank y'all for tuning in to Table Talk.
And listen, and I look back and
before
say,
the battery dies, y'all.
No, it's not going to die that quick, but I look back and said, where did that time go?
Yeah, time went by.
Yes, that was part of us being taken away from reality in a sense, because we weren't paying attention to this and that and this and that. Because we were so busy with WGR at one point. Right. Not only gathering the footage, not only editing, so much other stuff was going on too. Right.
I remember a few times I had told my wife, babe, man, I'm going to sell my car. We're going to go back to, no, we gonna low ride. Don't sell your car.
No, because We Gon' Ride was too active. And it's a part of my life.
I was seeing something though. My intuitions is something else. I'm telling you.
You were seeing something.
Because she could tell you about something else I seen, and I kept telling her, and then 2023.
Yeah, look.
Did it happen?
Yeah, and I'm the one saying,
and how many?
No,
hold up.
No, that's just in your mind.
Right. How many years ago did I tell you that though? Just as a guesstimate.
Near 10 years ago.
And then it came to life in 2023. Changed the whole thing.
And I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah. And she was like,
I was like, wow. Oh my goodness.
I was like, wow too though, right? I was like, but I knew it. My intuition was telling me. But like, look, check this out. Table Talk. We just sitting here wanting to tap in with y'all. Look, we gonna have a table talk with y'all, and I hope I ain't sticking my foot in my mouth. I'm gonna put it out there, right? So y'all hold me to it, right? Y'all hold us to it. Try to give y'all a table talk once a week. 2024, tap in with y'all once a week. Sit down at the table, eat a snack, some dessert. We just might sit here with no food and drink some water and just chop it up with y'all.
Coffee, smoothie, whatever.
All that, you know what I'm talking about? Just to keep y'all informed of what's happening with Coop and Black Girl, because it don't stop and it can't stop. We Gon' Ride TV, we gonna eat. We in a place to be. We just trying to make it better. You know what I'm talking about? So, and that's what it is. I'm full right now. I gotta go take a balcony break. If real ones know what a balcony break is, I need that. You know what I'm talking about? It is Saturday night and it's still early, and we ain't gonna lock it down with y'all. We gonna get up on out of here and continuing to enjoy our night.
Yeah, and hopefully we can have this video out to you guys sometime Sunday, because somebody I was talking to on the phone said, oh, I get to watch the video tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to get this video out And thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good
It's
stuff.
gonna get better. Believe that in time. Y'all know how we get down. Shouts out to all our subscribers.
How we get down.
That's rocking with us, been rocking with us, and the new subscribers. You know what I'm talking about? On We Gon' Eat TV, you know what I'm talking about? And get over there and look at them reruns on We Gon' Ride. You know what I'm talking about? That good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think I'm about to turn it on myself. You dig? All right, y'all. In a minute. Subscribe, share,
Let's go.
tell a friend.
Stop playing with your boy. You know what I did last summer. Nothing to hide. We gon' ride. Niggas jump up in my league. They wanna know what I do. That's a mere distraction.